What do I do with all the people that contact me and pitch me stuff? Do I convert them? On this episode of the Ask Lalonde Show, Lynn Phillips asks, how do I handle people who constantly contact me, pitching me their product, service, or opportunity? Well, if you have a constant flow, Lynn, that's good news. Here's what I recommend you do with these people. Okay, this is probably not what you're going to expect. You're probably expecting me to throw in a big strategy on how to flip them, on how to bring them over to your side, on how to shift them over with persuasion and strategy. But no, I'm not. And I believe, actually I know I'm right on this one. The most effective thing to do with those people is this: be interested. Show interest in what they are offering you. Show interest. Tell me more. Tell me more. What that's going to do is going to create two things. Number one, it's going to make you stand out. Their attention is going to go directly to you, Lynn, because people generally don't show interest. They're playing the numbers. If you say, tell me more, they're going to be focused on you. You've got their attention. For the right reasons, maybe, maybe not. The next step is to be open-minded. Really show interest in them. If they want to get on a call, get on a call. We're adults, we can handle it. Let them pitch it out. And your only job, Lynn, is to listen. Just listen. Nod your head even though they don't see it. If you're on a Zoom, that's even better. Be interested. Even if you're not going to buy their product or service, they may come in handy. You may see something that does interest you, but that's not the purpose here. The purpose is to create a relationship. When I started in this game, it all started with 6 people that were pitching me. Yes, I did my cold calling. I did all that stuff. But when people pitched me, I learned this early on. Mostly because I was very naive and I was like, oh, that sounds good. What about this? There's another shiny object. I like the sound of that. So my naivete or my ignorance to people pitching me stuff that wouldn't help me at all was kind of my advantage. I bought into a lot of stuff, okay? So what do they say? A salesperson is also a buyer. Yeah, I bought into a lot. My skepticism radar was low. I'm not telling you to do that. But what I'd like to share with you is that the relationships I built through those connections completely launched me. Because when I had something exciting, the relationships were already built. If you don't buy their thing, just the fact that you showed interest in them and that you opened conversation with them is fattening up your Rolodex, yeah? Or should I say your Rolodex, yo? It is. It is. If you can do this with every person who pitches you and just open some kind of connection by being interested, even if you say no to their opportunity, which you probably already know in advance, open up that relationship anyways. Because now what you've created is, I don't know, a friend, I guess, a business acquaintance, someone who you are talking with or speaking with or communicating with. The people pitching you, Lynn, are pitching probably, if they're pitching you and you don't know them, they're probably doing it with 30 other people a day. And just the fact that you showed interest and built a relationship is a lasting action. It's a lasting action. They'll remember that. So then when you have something to pitch them, don't do it on that same call. Don't say, oh, I looked at yours, you looked at mine. If I show you mine, will you show me yours? But all kidding aside, don't do it immediately. Just be interested in their stuff. You can even say, I'll think about it, but it was amazing chatting with you. Throw them a couple of compliments that will last up here and put them on your list. And then at a later date, they kind of owe you a little bit. It's a subconscious play. Subconsciously, they're going to feel like they owe you a little bit. Will this work every time? Absolutely not. But if you get 100 pitches per month and you show interest to 100 people and build 100 relationships, will half of them still take your call or answer your message? Yes, way more than half. So if you get 100 pitches, you show interest to all 100 of them, they're going to open communication with you. You've got 100 added to your Rolodex so that when you want to share something with people, something new, or maybe something you have, wait a while, then contact them. They'll feel like they owe you the conversation at least, or to at least look at what you have. And out of those people, you're sure to get some people coming in on board with you on whatever you have. Because you gave them your time, they will give you their time at a later date. And who knows how far some of these relationships can go in the future. Who knows, you may even meet your future husband. Bad joke, bad joke. It's hard for me to be serious for too long. I hope that answered your question, Lynn. People see it as an annoyance when people pitch them stuff. I see it as a blessing. I see it as an opportunity to make a new connection. I hope that answered your question. Marc Lalonde signing off, and I'll see you all on the next episode of the Ask Lalonde Show. Bye-bye now. Thank you for watching or listening. I hope this content has helped you in any way, maybe motivated, inspired you. Maybe it's triggered an idea. Maybe it's gotten you out of a rut. Maybe it's simply entertained you. Listen, I'm just an ex-computer consultant guy who lost his way to drugs and alcohol and eventually became homeless. From rock bottom, I cleaned up, I clawed my way back into the workforce. I shifted into running my own business. I've been retired from the corporate world for 7 years now, and I've never looked back. If you want to follow me on my journey or maybe even connect further, you can either go to my blog at thewealthytrainer.com. That's thewealthytrainer.com, or you can click the link in the description if you're watching this video. Marc Lalonde signing off, and I'll see you on the inside. Bye-bye now.